Hi guys, welcome to class. This is a reading session. Depending on who attends, we may change the topic because we were talking about an interesting article about going on holiday in North Korea. So it depends who turns up, will depend on if we change the topic and we continue with this, or we go on to a new article. Okay, so we'll just wait for those who are coming. We'll make a decision. But yeah, it was very interesting, and Vincenzo has a question. I hope he can join in to ask this. But Marcia, how are you?
I'm great, thank you.
Cool, nice to speak with you again.
Thank you.
Perfect, cool. We spoke earlier, I remember. Yes, we spoke earlier.
Yes.
How is Wales now this evening?
A little better. We had some snow this morning, but now it's.
I saw it on Facebook. Yeah, my friends were saying, "Oh, it's snowing in the UK in spring and things like that." Yeah, so I saw it on Facebook. But I was just noticing. I looked outside because it's quite light still. Yeah, so it's light, getting lighter in the evenings, which is always a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's quite good. Okay, so I've got the article. I'll send you the article that we're looking at. We may change the topic a little bit. Did you follow the last class by any chance?
No.
Just now. Okay, we'll just wait to see who comes. But Hayat says, Martin, I have a question. Fire away, Hayat. Okay, fire away, and we'll answer this. And your hen is coming. Cool. And also, guys who are watching, if there's anyone watching, feel free to add me now on Facebook in between classes, and you can talk with me because I have a Facebook page now for Verbling. It's called Martin Stoner and then something like Verbling. Okay, so feel free to search for this and add me if you like. Okay, in the meantime, so Marcia, did you manage to see the article I sent you?
Yes, leaks reveal secrets of the rich who hide cash offshore. I'm not sure of what is offshore, but
we'll discuss. Yeah, we'll discuss in a minute. Julissa.
Hi, hello.
Nice to speak with you.
Hi, nice to meet you. This is my first class with you.
With me or on Verbling?
No, not on Verbling. With you.
Oh, perfect. Nice to meet you. Where are you from, Julissa?
I'm connecting from Peru, South America.
Peru, South America. Yeah, so cool. Nice to meet you. Nice that you could join.
Thanks.
And we also have Emad again. How are you, Emad?
I'm fine. Thank you very much.
Okay, so yeah, okay, we spoke earlier again. Everything's good. And Cosmo, we spoke earlier. We just spoke now. Okay, so good to speak with you again, Cosmo. And we have Thomas again. Thomas? Okay, we'll come back. Quickly, just say your names and countries. I know most of you, I think. Sorry, I know most of you, I think, but maybe the others don't. Okay, so Cosmo, could you just say your name in the correct pronunciation and your nationality? Yeah, I hear you, Thomas. One sec.
Yeah.
Okay, so Cosmo, your name and nationality.
Oh, okay. First, I introduce myself. I am Cosmo. I'm from China. Glad to learn English with everybody.
Perfect. Okay, so we've got Cosmo from China. Emad, would you like to do the same?
Sorry, I'm Imad from Syria. Just like that.
Perfect. Okay, so Emad from Syria, living in Hayat.
Yeah.
Hayat, can you hear us?
Yes, now I am hearing you.
Perfect. We'll talk about in a minute. We'll have a vote to see if we want to talk on that article that we're discussing. Okay, so we'll get back to that, I'm sure. So don't worry, Hayat. We'll talk about it. Julissa, we've spoken just now. We have Sebastian.
Yes, hello, Martin. Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly well. And where are you from, Sebastian?
Okay, I'm from Argentina.
Argentina, great.
South America.
From the capital city or from another city?
capital city, Buenos Aires.
Buenos Aires. Cool. There's a show, a TV show in the UK called what's it? Basically, they film in Buenos Aires and they do like take not I can't remember. It's like an obstacle course, yeah, and they film it in Buenos Aires. I'm not sure if you know this. What's it called? I can't remember. Anyway, come back to me. And Thomas, now we can hear you.
Hello everyone. I'm from Czech Republic.
Cool. As shown in the sign, yeah? So how do you pronounce this? I went to Prague last year, I said, I've got some Czech money left, but I don't know what to do with it, yeah? So, do you want it? Yeah, so I've got some, I don't know what it is, but yeah, I've got it in my drawer. People like to hoard these kind of things. But Thomas, good to speak with you again. Anyone else who's joined us? Fernando?
Hi, I'm Fernando. I'm from Colombia.
Cool, okay, nice to speak with you. Guys, we have Cosmo, Hayat, and Thomas, at least, who were interacting in the last class. Guys, I'm going to do a vote. We were talking about an article that maybe is actually more interesting maybe than we thought in the last session. Would you like to do the article that I described in the chat box in the description? Or would you be happy talking about an article that I just did in a previous session and continuing with this? So Cosmo, could you basically tell everyone what the article was and what it was about, and then we'll have a vote, okay?
Okay. Last class we are learning about article is called On Holiday in North Korea. That is maybe a journalist. I don't know what that. His journey to North Korea and what did he experienced. We learn maybe just 2 paragraphs.
Okay, and Cosmo, would you like to continue or go on to another topic?
I would like to continue the article. I want to read what happened next.
Okay, so Emad, did you understand the general gist about this? Did you understand what it was about? So a journalist went to North Korea on holiday, and you know it's not so easy to do that, and basically was reporting about her experience, what she saw as a tourist. Yeah, would you be interested in this, or would you like to talk about something else?
Okay, it sounds interesting. I'll complete it if you want.
Okay. Fernando, what do you say? Fernando? Okay, we'll come back to you. Hiya, would you like to continue or go into something else?
No, I would like to continue to know what will happen.
Okay, so Julissa, what do you say?
Well, if you didn't complete the whole article before,
We just read maybe 2 paragraphs. The language was more descriptive than I thought. Basically, there was a lot of new expressions and things like that, yeah? So we took some time over it. But it's up to you, yeah? So we'll do a vote. The majority would win. But Julissa, would you be okay doing that, or would you like to go on to a new topic?
no, I would like to continue with the previous topic.
Cool. Okay, Marcia, what would you say?
Me too.
Okay, that's cool. Sebastian, what would you say?
No, I didn't read it, but by the title, I think it's interesting to continue with it.
We'll catch up with you, yeah. So we'll make sure you're not disadvantaged and you know what's going on. And Thomas, what would you say?
I would stick with Koreans.
Stick with the Koreans, good.
Can
We've got a
anyone-
new guy.
Sorry, can anyone paste the link for the old article?
Yeah, sure, of course. Okay, so
Who may read?
entitled, in fact, yeah, to be properly democratic, Ahmed, I should have let you see the content of the article before I let you vote. So yeah, so sorry, it's corrupted democracy, okay? So, and there's another guy in the far right-hand corner. Unfortunately, I can't read your name, yeah, so it's in a different alphabet. Please, could you say your name?
Bill Qasim. His name, Bill Qasim.
Picasso. Not Picasso. Okay. please could you? Okay, you've written it in this. Okay, could you please write it in the verbling the chat box? Bill Kassem. Okay, Bill Kassem, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. We can't hear you just yet. Just check your microphone settings. We'll come back to you. Okay, so North Korea it is. Okay, so I've sent you the link if you can open this, and I'll also share my screen and we'll make a start. I'll get those who were in the last session to basically summarize what we discussed. So Thomas, could you summarize the first 2 paragraphs for us?
So in the first paragraph, there were the tourists arrived at the airport and they meet the Korean guide.
Yeah.
And then the guide was she was described like how she look and like that, and
how was she described? Yeah, what does she look like? Can you give us an outline about how she looked?
She looked very strict. She has precisely combed hair.
Precisely combed
precisely hair. And pink tweed suit, and glasses on her face.
Okay, yeah. So basically, she looks perfect. Not just she looks good. She looks, as Ahmed said, she looks neat. She looks everything about her.
Yes.
This woman is perfect. Her features, her eyes is perfect, her nose is perfect, her mouth is perfect, her hair is perfectly in place, and she looks very smart, and she's very like that. Yeah, she's very serious. She's very perfect. Yeah. So this is the representative. The first impression this tourist got when he got into North Korea was this woman. He saw this woman, and basically they were saying that the tourist was saying she looked pretty perfect. Yeah. So that's what it was. Cosmo, do you have anything else to add to that? Yeah. Do you think Thomas did a good job explaining, or do you have any other ideas?
I think Thomas did well. I have nothing to add. Perfect.
Cool. Okay. So very democratic. Okay. If we have a look, for example, at the link, there are some pictures, for example, of North Korea, what they took, just so you can get an idea. That's some pictures that she took and things. Yeah. So, okay, let's then continue on from the. Let's go from the third paragraph. I know we read a little bit about it, but there was some confusion, I remember, in the last session about the last sentence. It's a writing technique that we'll talk about, where it says basically everything's good with her, she's perfect. And then it says basically it contradicts itself. It says North Korea is one of the most secretive and cut-off countries in the world. So let's read from Miss Kim, and we'll explain why the writer contradicted herself very quickly, because I think that caused confusion in the last session. So who would like to read from Miss Kim, which is the perfect woman? Yeah. So this is the woman we talked about. Who would like to read from this?
I can, if you want.
Yes, please, Imad. Yes, please, Imad.
Okay. Miss M is 21, an only child.
Sure,
Yeah.
sorry.
An only child, and lives with her teacher mother and translator father, and the fifth floor of an apartment block along a park-lined stretch of a river in Pyongyang, the capital city. In her spare time, she likes to dance and sing in her bedroom, meet up with friends, and mess around on her computer. She's keen to start aerobic classes at the new gym across town. She is 18 months from finishing her English course at university. As one of the brightest students, she was plucked from from her class and allowed to join Mr. O in guiding a group of foreigners on a week-long tour of her homeland, North Korea, one of the most secretive and cut-off countries in the world.
Okay, we're going to explain why there was this contradiction in a minute, but in terms of that content, yeah, it's quite difficult to understand, I guess, and to concentrate through that. But what would you say? Yeah, so Amar's here. Good that you're here as well. We can hear your opinions and stuff. Amar, nice to speak with you.
Nice to speak with you again.
Cool. Okay, did you follow what we're talking about? We changed the topic a bit. We voted, and we changed the topic. Did you pick up?
Yeah, I just opened the page.
No worries. Okay, so listen to what we're saying, then you can fill in at some point. Okay, so Hayat, was that clear? What in terms of what it was saying? That paragraph.
Yes, it is clear. I understand.
Oh, by the way, Marcia put something. We're sorry, but this site is not accessible from the UK as part of our international service. Oh.
Are you ready when you share the screen?
You can see it when you share the screen, yeah, Marcia?
Mm-hmm.
But that's interesting. We can't access it in the UK, even though it's a BBC set. That's very interesting. But it's the same the other way around, yeah? So I can't see iPlayer in Germany, or I can't see these things in Germany. But basically, it's saying that it's a BBC Worldwide, it's another division. That's very interesting, actually. Censored, maybe. Okay, we'll see. Could be so, yeah? So it could be something like this. Censorship in the UK, I never thought of it, but oh well. Okay, so let's talk about the language then, in that case. Is it small? Is it too small for you, Marcia? Now it is, because you can't see it, yeah? But now is it okay? Okay, so Miss Kim is 21, an only child. Basically, an only child is what, yeah? So what is an only child?
He doesn't have the brothers or sisters.
No siblings, yeah? No brothers or sisters, only child. Lives with her teacher mother and translator father. What do you get the impression of her home life? What is her home life like? Does she have a bad home life, do you think?
No.
Why?
Her parents are educated people.
Yeah. So
she has access to some things. I think it's not for everyone in North Korea, like a high education or a gym across the town. I don't know.
Okay, so the parents are educated. The 5th floor of an apartment block along a park-lined stretch of river in Pyongyang. I can't say this, Pyongyang. But it sounds kind of almost privileged, yeah? Her home life sounds privileged. Her apartment seems to be like in a nice part of the city, park-lined, meaning right by a park, stretch of river. By the river, by the park, everything's nice, yeah? In her spare time, she's not worrying about nuclear weapons or anything, like what maybe we think. She's just dancing and singing in her bedroom like any other teenage girl. Well, she's not a teenager now, but any other young woman, yeah? So she likes to meet up with friends and she messes around on her computer. Note without the internet, yeah? I think in North Korea they don't have the internet. But yeah, she basically likes to play on the computer, meet up with her friends and dance and sing in her bedroom, yeah? Sounds pretty normal for a girl, for a woman. She's keen to start aerobic classes, yeah? What's this? Aerobic classes.
She wants to do aerobic.
Yeah, aerobics, yeah, so this kind of exercise stuff at the new gym across town. So they're basically saying our impression is that everything is outdated from 50 years ago, but oh look, and basically no one has any time to do anything, they're restricted. But look, she's starting aerobic classes at a new gym, a gym that's been recently developed, which shows that actually the city is developing, yeah, and that's probably not what we think of. We think of, I don't know what I think of North Koreans being quite in a bad situation. They can't find enough money to eat and things like that. But actually, you know, they have the money to go to aerobic classes, and there's new gyms and things like that, good facilities, from what it's saying so far. But of course, we'll read on, yeah? So it's not all rosy, as we'll find out. She's 18 months from finishing her English course at university as one of the brightest students. We talked about this word in the last session. Could someone who wasn't in the last session explain what this means? Brightest, to be bright.
Smartest.
Yes, smartest, most clever. Guys, we're going at quite a quick pace through this paragraph because it's kind of like repeating what we did in the last session just with this paragraph. But if anyone doesn't understand, please say stop and we'll explain. Okay, just trying to get through this one a bit quicker than the others. Okay, and she was plucked from. What does this mean? Those who weren't in the last session.
To be taken, she was taken from her class.
Yeah. So just selected, taken from the university because of her skills, because of her academic achievements, because she was a good student. And allowed, yeah? So she was allowed.
Yeah, allowed to leave the school for a period.
Yeah. You are clever, you go with Mr. O, and you see these weird foreigners, yeah? Make sure they get a good impression of our country, that kind of thing. So she was allowed to do that. She was given permission, privileges to do that. Okay, on a week-long tour of her homeland, which of course is North Korea. That's her home country. And then this is where we stopped last time, and this is where there was controversy. Then it says North Korea, one of the most secretive and cut-off countries in the world. Why does the writer then, first of all, say all these good things about North Korea and her first impression, and then suddenly make this statement? Why does
he's referring that what you are reading right now is kind of disguised because you will find something different in between the lines in the next paragraphs. Kind of that.
Yeah. So basically, this is our impression. We think we're told it's very, very secretive and cut off, but her first impression is not like that. It's basically saying don't judge a book by its cover. Yeah? Who said this?
Sounds like someone discovered something.
Oh, we've got Chiakuki.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Let me join the course and we will...
Sorry? Hello?
Sounds like speaking with someone else.
Oh, no worries. Okay, so Chauki, or I can't say your name. When you join in, just let us know you're there and we'll include you, okay? Anyone else who sneaked in, yeah? So I think the rest are pretty...
Okay, I'm so sorry for disturbing you because I didn't know how we will cut that microphone. Okay?
Oh, no problem.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, man. How are you doing?
Not too bad. And where are you from?
I'm from Algeria. It's situated in the north of Africa, if you know it.
I've heard of it. Yeah, I know it's North Africa and it's northwest of Africa, right?
Yeah. So, sir, lately I'm enjoying that course, and I don't know exactly what you are talking about.
Okay, so would you like someone to explain? Yeah, so would you like someone to give a quick explanation?
Yeah, I'm hearing.
Okay, so not someone who was in the last session, but maybe Marcia. We're looking at an article which Sebastian has just sent you. But Marcia, could you summarize? Yeah, so could you summarize what we're talking about so far?
I think so. I think I can. It's about a journalist who is in a tour in North Korea. And now we are talking about English student who is guiding, like a guide, a tourist guide.
Yeah. So, did you understand? So, Jack, how do I pronounce your name? Could you correct me as well, please? Chauki.
Sorry, sir?
How do I pronounce your name, please?
It is Shawqi, and this sound qi is, I mean, special with our language. It is between khi and ki.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm trying. Wait. One more time.
Yeah, it is Shawqi.
Shauki. Okay.
Yeah.
Shauki.
Qi.
Okay, it sounds cool. Okay, so did you follow and have you heard much about North Korea?
Yeah, I mean, currently news, they said that the president of Korea want, I mean, nuclear processes and I don't know, blah, blah, blah. And he want, I mean, to attack those lands that are and he want to struggle with nuclear missiles and weapons. I don't know.
Yeah, okay, so basically there's a nuclear problem at the moment there, and things like this. And we don't know much about it, yeah, because it's quite a secretive place. We don't know much about it. But the point of this article that Sebastian just sent is a journalist went there under disguise and is reporting from a tourist perspective. So we're reading about what she saw and what she thought of the country from the position of a tourist, yeah? So quick question, Shoki, I'm trying to remember it. Would you want to visit a country like North Korea? Would you be curious?
I mean, it's a bit difficult to visit a place like that because I don't know, it's a bit dangerous. And I think to visit a safer place than North Korea is better.
Yeah, so somewhere maybe that's a bit safer. Yeah, you're not going to get nuked or whatever. But okay, so that's the point. If you can see this, if you can open it up, we're reading from the third paragraph, and we'll go back. Okay, we'll discuss. So in terms of the language, yeah. So you understand that plucked from her class. Okay, and we're talking about the technique that the author used, the writer used. It's basically saying, okay, her life is wonderful, her life is normal. Then it says North Korea, one of the most secretive and cut-off countries in the world. Meaning, basically, we don't hear about this side of North Korea, that the people are normal, they do normal things. We don't hear about that. All we hear about is North Korea is the secretive, the cut-off country in the world. North Korea is bad, the people are bad. Yeah, that's what we hear. But actually, it's trying to highlight the fact that, according to this article, the people are just people. Yeah, they are normal people. And of course, maybe it's not the people's fault. It's maybe, if anyone's to blame, it's the regime. Yeah, so something like that is what it's hinting at. Okay, let's read the fourth paragraph from the fourth paragraph and see where it takes us. Okay, who would like to read the fourth paragraph?
Okay, no problem.
Would you like to read?
Yes, no problem.
Yes, please. Could you read the fourth paragraph out loud, please? From
I mean, not me. Am I the person who is concerning to read the third paragraph or no?
Yeah, would you like to read the fourth paragraph, sorry?
Okay. For now thought, Miss Kim is too shy to speak. Mr. O and all pro effortlessly what is this word, sir?
Reeling. Effortlessly reeling.
Effortlessly reeling out a story or a joke. His jet black hair swept back from his forehead. Holds skirt as the minibus raced through Pyongyang. Small scenes of life flash through the window. Trams stuffed with workers. Curious faces peering out into the night. Cyclists stopping for a chat on street corners. An open-air cinema. On the screen, a nurse tending to comically bandaged patient. Ripples of plastic flowers dropped over balconies. Rooms beyond lit sickly green. Soldiers marching curbside in neat line.
Okay, so let's discuss this because I'm sure there's loads and loads of new words that you guys didn't hear before, haven't heard before. But first, did anyone actually understand what it was talking about? This paragraph. Yes. For you, maybe Shalky, maybe it's difficult to get the context first.
Yeah.
So don't worry too much. Yeah. So we'll try and give you the context. Sahil has also joined us. Okay, we can't hear you just yet. Just check your mic settings, and we'll come back. Sebastian, did you understand?
No, I didn't get it very well because of some words I don't understand, like effortlessly reeling.
We'll talk about this. Yeah, don't worry too much.
Yes.
But Julia said, did you understand without looking up the words? Yeah. So did you understand what is?
Yes, I think she is describing the city. Maybe from the minibus, she's inside. So as she goes in the bus, she is describing all what she sees. The cinema,
from the minibus.
the people laughing, or the cyclists. Yeah, she's describing, I think, all the city, all what she's seeing.
Interesting. Cosmo, did you have anything to add?
I think this paragraph gives some this journalist seeing all of this from the window of the minibus, and it is the ordinary life of the Korean people he saw.
Yeah, the North Korean people. Yeah, so the everyday life. Yeah, the day-to-day life. So in that case, let's have a look at the language, the words and stuff, so you understand really what it's saying. Okay, so for now though, Miss Kim is too shy to speak. What does that mean? To be shy. Too shy to speak. What does that mean?
It's like nervous because you are not sure if you are, or you are hesitating because it's simple, shy.
Yeah, because basically she's just been plucked out of university from her English course, and now she's going to meet with foreigners who she's probably only heard about and probably doesn't trust them. Yeah, because maybe she's heard that don't like the foreigners. Yeah, something like that. So maybe at the moment she's not used to it. However, Mr. O is an old pro. That rhymes. Mr. O, the old pro. What does that mean? To be a pro at something.
Very professional. And I think this is the most important sentence in this paragraph, because it refers to this person as very professional, and he's been hired to do that in a professional way.
He's professional at meeting tourists and showing tourists the best side of the city.
He wasn't effortless reading, so he kind of used. She noticed that he is professional. He knows that he should act like in a routine way or in a special way to grab their attention for something in direction.
He's very experienced. The thing is, though, you would notice this, though. I would notice this, I guess, if I went into a car and I heard that one of the tour guides has just come out of university, has no experience, the other one has a lot of experience, you would think, okay, well, they've clearly, can you trust this person, yeah? So if they are, I don't know, yeah? So the real character probably is Miss Kim, yeah? So as in she's the one without any influence. I'm not sure. I can hear some background noise. I don't know where it's coming from. Okay, let's hope it's all right. But effortlessly, meaning it's so natural for him. He's got so much experience at this, he doesn't even need to make an effort. It's not a problem for him to reel out a story or a joke. Yeah, as in tell a story or a joke. Yeah, he can just tell joke after joke after joke. Everything's happy, everything's good, because he has this experience. He's told so many jokes in his life that they just come out, they just flow out, they reel out. Yeah? Yeah? Okay, I'm assuming that's a yes. Yeah, I'm assuming that's a yes.
Yeah, but the thing is, most of us is muted, and yeah, you know.
Okay. Okay, so background noise. I'll just mute someone. Okay, so yeah, I'm guessing that's clear. We'll go on. Okay, we'll go on. So basically, he can effortlessly reel out a story or joke. He can say loads of stories. He's met loads of foreigners. He has lots of things to talk about because he's a pro at it. His jet black hair. What does jet black mean?
Jet.
Straight?
Not quite. Jet black is. Does anyone else know? So Marcia?
Not exactly. I don't know.
Okay.
Dark black, very black.
Very black, so really dark black. Basically, he's an old pro, but he's not got grey hair. He's got perfect black hair. There's no stress in North Korea, is what they're saying, yeah? So his jet black hair, he's old, he's an old pro, but he's not graying, he's not stressed. Basically, yeah, they have a happy life. They can tell jokes all the time, and they don't get grey, yeah? That's the impression that is being made through this. Do you understand? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. From his forehead, again, the hair is not going from his head, yeah? He's got a good, thick head of hair. Life is good, yeah, for him. Holds court as the minibus races through Pyongyang. Guys, I can hear some background noise from someone. Okay, we'll see. Okay, so the minibus is racing through this city. What does that mean? What image do you get from this?
Speeding.
Why would it speed?
Maybe to distribute the scene, not to let the people see what's going on outside, or
like,
to analyze. Yeah, it's kind of. Yeah.
Okay, Thomas. Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. Thomas, what would you add to that?
Yeah, like the driver drives to like he's speeding up too fast. He's riding too fast. The people couldn't see the everyday life at the streets.
Yeah, so maybe to see things, but to see things very quickly, so you get a good first impression, but you don't see everything in detail. Maybe.
Yes.
Okay. What would
Can
you
I
say?
ask?
Yes, please.
Hold skirt. What the meaning of this? Is it expression, idiom, or what? Hold skirt as hold skirt.
Holds court. Yeah. So it's like basically to hold a court is like he's in charge. Yeah, he's in charge.
Yeah, taking grabbing the attention, or yeah.
His jet black hair, in this context, his jet black hair swept back from his forehead. Holds court as the minibus races through Pyongyang. Yeah, basically he's in charge of everything. Yes, in the minibus. He's holding court. He's holding the situation. Yeah, the tourists may be a bit nervous and things like that, and basically he's holding everything together. Yeah. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so small scenes of life flash through the window. Yeah, what does this lead you? What does this mean? Not literally. So flash, you know what that means, but What does it mean in
It
terms of the image?
yeah, it just emphasize the idea that is just a glimpse, not without details, nothing details. They just taking a glimpse of the street.
See it very quickly. Yeah. Okay. You see the life, and then it goes very, very quickly. So you don't see detail. Basically, they want to give you an impression of the city. They don't want you to see the details. They want to, yeah, that you see there is life, there is people living here, but maybe don't see what they're doing. It could be that. That's what it's inferring. Okay. Tram stuffed with workers. What does that mean?
Trams are full of workers.
Yeah, stuffed with, yeah. So you can say, for example, I'm stuffed, meaning I've eaten a lot of food, my belly is full. Oh, I'm stuffed. Did you eat well? Oh, I'm stuffed. Yeah, you can say that. Stuffed just means completely full, completely cramped. Yeah, so these trams are stuffed with workers. Marcia, what impression is that trying to give?
The normal people, a little of the life of the normal people in the town, but not deeply. You can see not details, few aspects.
Yeah, a few aspects. And what you can see is tram stuffed with workers. Does it sound like a nice place to live in that case, Cosmo?
Not properly. Seems the transport system is not very prepared for the quantity of people, the amount of people of the city.
But it could also mean, for example, that they've got so many people. They're trying to emphasize that actually the city is growing. Maybe when the transport system was developed, it was basically the people are growing. The people are growing. Maybe it could be this. What? Yeah, sorry.
Not so many people have cars, so they are all in trams.
Yeah, using public transport as well. Yeah, so not many people have cars. They yeah, maybe don't have the money to buy cars, so they're using the trams or whatever. Cosmo, what would you say to this?
Nothing.
Okay, cool. Okay, so anyone else got an opinion? So Onur has joined us. Onur? Okay, we'll come back to you. Anyone else sneaked in? I don't think so. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so curious faces peering out into the night. What does this mean?
Like
curious faces.
Tourists, they are watching from windows to the streets.
Not the tourists,
No.
but it's talking about the people. Yep. Sorry, Marcia, what's that?
The opposite. The tourists dispersed the curiosity of the people. The people became curious about the tourist. I think it is not very often they see tourists.
Yeah, so it's basically, what are they doing here? Maybe there's a suspicion. They're thinking, well, why are they here? What are they doing? Are they the enemy? It could be this, yeah, even curious faces. But they're looking like what? Yeah, peering out into the night. It's dark, and they're just watching what's happening. Yeah, so they're confusing. Cyclists stopping for a chat on street corners. Okay, that's very, very interesting. Compare this line with the situation in your country. Does this actually happen in our countries, where cyclists stop for a chat? A chat is what?
Talk.
A conversation.
Yeah, conversation. Basically, the cyclists are not just cycling. They're stopping. They see their friend and they're having a conversation. Yeah.
I think in this two lines they referred, it's like something weird, and people are just surprised what's going on, and maybe they are not familiar with seeing mini bus with tourists, something like that. Is it the case?
It could be also this, but it's also indicating that actually maybe these people are more sociable than us. Yeah, so they're curious faces peering out into the night. That doesn't mean to say always that it's because they suspect the foreigners are unusual. Maybe these people are actually interested in the outside world. They're curious. They're thinking, oh, okay, this is interesting. Yeah, so you can understand it in two ways. You can understand it. They're curious, meaning they're suspicious. Why are they here? Or they're curious, thinking, actually, we're quite interested in these people. Why are they here? You know, there could be two meanings. And the other thing is cyclists stopping for a chat. It basically, for me, it sounds very sociable. Yeah, so the good sense of community spirit. They're not worried about jobs. They're not worried about financial pressures or whatever. They have a good sense of community. Yeah, they're sociable with each other. That's what I understand. What would you say? Anyone got anything to add? Julissa?
Yes, like you said, it describes a positive side of the city.
Does it sound nice so far? If you
Yeah.
didn't know where it was, would you think actually this city is quite a nice place to live?
Yes, sure.
Okay, what would you say? Oh, Ian's just joined. We'll come back to you in a minute. Sebastian, what would you say? Does it sound, if you didn't know it's North Korea, would you say actually it sounds okay?
Sorry, which part of the text are you talking about?
No, I'm just saying. Okay, so the bit we just read. So I think it's the fourth paragraph.
Yeah, yes.
It's saying basically how the cyclists are stopping for a chat. Yes, so the people on the bikes are stopping cycling to talk with their friends, and it's kind of like a sociable atmosphere. Does it sound nice?
Yes, it sounds nice. I think it's a friendly people. I mean, in my country, it's the same. You can see it in the streets. People is very friendly.
Okay,
Used to talk in the streets.
So it happens already. Marcia, how would you compare this with sunny Wales?
The weather must be very nicer than here.
Yeah, the things, for example, in the UK, it depends where you are, but maybe people wouldn't stop to chat so much. But in Wales, I guess it happens, yeah? In Wales?
It happens with the old people, the elderly. They are very friendly. I think it's okay. The young people, I don't think so. They are so strange. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
so,
the elderly people stop to talk and are very friendly.
yeah, so it depends on...
I don't think, though, these people that is chatting in the street, it's strange people. I think they are friends.
Yeah, no, not strangers.
Crazy.
Marcia was just saying that in the UK, because she's living in Wales at the moment, usually the only people that stop and talk in the street are usually older people, yeah? So with strangers, I mean, yeah? With people you don't know. Young people don't do this so much in the UK, yeah? That's what she was referring to, I think. But okay, so Thomas, what would you say about this? Your impression so far, Thomas?
In the Czech Republic, the peoples are not stopping on the streets to chat. It's I think it's in the Korea it's nice that people stop to chat on the street.
Okay, yeah, so it gives a nice impression, yeah? So I was saying in lots of European countries maybe it's the same, where people maybe don't have so much time for each other, yeah, all the time, yeah? But it depends. Okay, let's go back. Oh, sorry, 1 second. I pressed the wrong button. Okay, so an open-air cinema, on the screen a nurse tending to a comically bandaged patient. Okay, there is also an open-air cinema, which I guess you can work out, yeah? So it's a cinema, what type of cinema is it? Guys, yeah, so what is...
It's like, I imagine it's like a very big TV and with a very wide view angle, and there is, let's say, small area around the TV or the screen available for anyone to stop and to watch.
Yeah, so it's a cinema, not in a building, yeah? So it's a cinema not
outdoor
cinema, yeah. Do you have the... I guess in the UK we definitely don't really have these because of the weather. But Cosmo, do you have open air cinemas in China?
that is when I was a very child. Yeah, there were open air cinema. People around just sit in front of the big screen and watch movie together.
But now you're saying it's not so like this, yeah?
I haven't seen that kind of cinema for many years.
Okay, yeah, so interesting. Emad, what did you say in Egypt? You have good weather, yes? So do you have open air cinemas in Egypt? Or compare it with Syria even?
In Egypt here, I didn't see that. Maybe it's available, but it's very limited. In Syria, I think they made this idea in the general the center of the city, and it was very nice. And the national park also, they put a very big wide screen. Yeah,
So it
see
does
that?
happen and stuff. I think they have a lot of these in America, yeah. So I've seen, I don't know, on the movies and stuff, I've seen this, but I don't know, yeah, I haven't seen that, but I've heard they have a lot of these kind of things in America. But Julissa, do you have it in your country?
No, we don't have. We have the theaters, the commercial theaters.
The ones that you go in the building stuff. Marcia,
Yeah.
have you ever seen an open air cinema in Wales?
In offshore Wales, I
imagine-
think it's impossible. The weather is so unpredictable and changes very quickly. It's impossible.
But I guess it would be quite fun, yeah? So watching a movie in the rain with
To
soggy,
be
soggy popcorn.
everyone with an umbrella.
And the wet popcorn, yeah? The popcorn will get really, really soggy and wet. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so, Thomas, Czech Republic, do you have them?
Yeah, in the summer, where weather is nice, it's pretty common.
I think that's cool, yeah? So in the summer you can go for beer and stuff like that, maybe, and watch a movie. I like that idea. Okay, an open cinema, on the screen, a nurse tending to a comically... I'm trying to visualize this, and for me it sounds funny, yeah? But on the screen, a nurse tending to a comically bandaged patient. What does this mean? In this context, tending can have a couple of different meanings, yeah? So I tend to wake up at 7 o'clock. Yeah, that was one meaning. I normally do that. I tend to do this, but tending in this context is something different. Does anyone know?
She's trying to.
Taking care of. Yeah, specifically. Would you mind tending, Martin? Tend to your mother, meaning take care of your mother, look after your mother. Tend to someone, meaning look after them, take care of them. And she's looking after a comically bandaged patient. What does this mean, a comically bandaged patient?
Common or not weird or casual. I'm not sure.
Comically, do you know what comically means?
Funny.
Funny.
Yeah, basically, have you heard of the Michelin Man? Michelin Man or something? Yeah, so I can't remember how you wrote it, but it's a character in the UK, Michelin Man. This is what I think of as soon as I read this, I think of this character. Can you see this, guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is a brand of tires, I think, in the UK, and this is the character, and he's like basically a tied man, but it's like bandaged, almost like bandaged. But a bandage is this, guys. Yeah, I hope nothing inappropriate comes up. This is a bandage. You understand?
Yeah.
Like mummy.
Yeah. So comically bandaged. We'll see if there's a comically bandaged person. Yeah. So comically bandaged. No, there's no examples. But basically, is bandaged in a way that's quite funny, maybe over-exaggerated. Probably, it's on the big screen to show that our healthcare system is really good. But actually, to the Westerner who's maybe used to good healthcare, they're thinking, oh, that looks really fake. That looks over the top, maybe, yeah? So comically bandaged patient, meaning it looks funny.
Like from old movies.
It's over the top, yeah, to emphasize maybe the good healthcare. So on the screen, a nurse tending to a comically bandaged patient. Ropes of plastic flowers draped over balconies. What does that mean?
A way to decorate the balconies.
Yeah, so the balconies are decorated with plastic flowers. They're not real flowers, but plastic flowers. Why? Why plastic flowers?
The weather is not good for for real flowers.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, it could be that maybe the weather's not good for real flowers. Or Julissa, what do you say?
They can't afford it.
So yeah, okay, maybe you can't afford real flowers. Or what's the difference between having a real flower and having a fake flower in terms of how they look and also how long they survive?
Or maybe they don't have time to take care of the plants, the natural plants, so they put the plastic flowers just
Yeah.
for decoration. Or for the space, sometimes the space is not so big, so you can have just a decoration.
They're busy people, maybe. They're working hard, maybe they don't have time for real flowers. Or, for example, fake flowers always look better from a distance, I would say, yeah? So if you have a fake flower, it looks perfect because it's manufactured. A real flower can look different depending on what it is, yeah? And they're fragile, more fragile. So maybe it could be that, okay, I don't know, yeah? So the fake flowers look better and it gives a better impression, I'm not sure. And draped over the balconies. The flowers are draped over the balconies. They're not on the balconies. They're draped over. Do you know what this means? Draped over.
It's falling
They're
on the balcony. It's out of the balcony.
out of that's the key thing. Out of the balcony, not in the balcony. Yeah. So okay, if you had the flowers in the balcony, just you would be able to see them. But the fact of the matter is, these flowers are draped over the balcony so that anyone from the outside can see that they've got flowers. Yeah. Yet the people in the apartment probably can't see they've got flowers. Yeah. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So it's on the outside of the balcony for people in the street to see they've got flowers, but people in the apartment can't see they've got flowers, their own flowers. Yeah. So that's the image they're trying to create. Rooms and rows, yeah, ropes of plastic flowers, yeah. So there's lots of them. Rooms beyond lit a sickly green. So the light is. I'll go over this very quickly, running out of time. The light is like a green color, yeah. So not bright yellow, but kind of like a sickly green. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. And soldiers marching curbside, meaning on the side of the curb. Do you know what a curb is?
No.
Here's a curb, yeah, on the edge. So the soldiers are right by the curbs, and they're marching in lines, I think it said, yeah? So marching in neat lines, in perfect lines. So we have this impression that basically they've got good military, the military is organized, everything is perfect. They don't want to use real flowers, they want to use plastic flowers and things like this. Okay, I'll let you read this in your own time and see what you think of it, yeah? And I've got a Facebook page. Add me on Facebook. Martin Stoner Verbling, and please comment, yeah, and say what you understand. And we can interact away from the class as well. That's not a problem. But in the meantime, I've got to go to another class straight after, so you're more than welcome to join. If I don't speak to you then, take care and speak to you soon, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
See you later.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Cheers.